Wow, what a shocker, I'm back here once again, but this isn't actually going to be another National Geographic related. Now, wait, hold on. Don't click off just yet. You gotta have patience for me first, before, you click off. So, basically, this is mostly just kind of almost like I guess an outro video to this year. I just want to thank you guys. I love you all so much. And, some person out there is going to take it very seriously and say, oh my god, this man loves me? What does he think? No, I mean, I'm actually being serious, so I'm thankful for all of you guys that gave me an amazing 2024. Like, the increasement that this channel has had from the start to the end of 2024 was just insane, like over 100 subscribers. I mean, shoot, like, that's more than I could count. I guess this shouldn't really count as a National Geographic episode, but, I mean, I'm literally in it. I mean, I gotta talk about my favorite parts of this as well, because, I mean, I know I had an amazing year. Well, I did, but, like, at the same time, it kind of, like, had some downfalls. Like, on the very first day of 2024, that's when I made a National Geographic episode, because I wanted to put a good start to this, and, well, here we are. I mean, technically it's the 30th, but, I mean, hopefully when the video gets uploaded, it's not the 31st, but if it is, then you'll see a pattern, though. The first day and the last day of 2024 was a National Geographic, so that way you could see that this was an amazing year that you didn't want to miss out on. Although, I can't really say for, like, everything in 2024, but at least for this channel, you know that we have some good stuff that we still have kept from 2023, and we're still going to put it into 2025, and we're going to keep that going until this series eventually dives out. But let's not worry about that much. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, but we were actually gonna make a video, not a National Geographic video, but like a video after this, basically, just showing almost like a whole recap. But I mean, there's a whole compilation that we have planned out for tomorrow, and maybe a few other shorts, but mostly a big compilation. So just look out for that. But honestly, just like right now, as I'm focusing, looking at this camera, saying what I want to say about this show, about this channel, about this whole entire year, is that it really was a crazy ride. Although you can also say that this is 2025 we're going to be in. 2025. Like, just hearing that name, that kind of sounds like a weird year to be in. Which is probably going to be the year when technology takes way over. I'm pretty sure by the end of 2025, then they're, like, shoot, I mean, who even knows? They're probably going to come out with a whole entire VR suit to be in. Like, I mean, I can only just imagine the technology being used in 2025. Like, I will be shocked to see how much of a big turn humanity will take, or I guess technology will take. But hey, I'll also be surprised if, like, nothing big changes at all. Like, some big other technologies here and there, but, like, nothing, like, too over the top. Like, not how, the Jetsons universe or the Futurama universe looks like. So, like, if, life doesn't automatically just start looking like that, or get at least, like, some inspiration to looking like that, then I guess we might have a good rest of the 2020s. That's also another thing you gotta think about, the 2020s. Like, we're halfway through this decade. Like, from the start, we knew what the struggle was. Like, literally from the start, we had a whole entire pandemic, and this left us worried for the next year that we're gonna be in this entire decade. But we pushed through it. We were able to persevere through this, and that just shows how much perseverance we have, or at least, like, how much we can do. Like, we being humans right now, we can make it through this. We can make it through anything. Like, just seeing how much we can make it through a pandemic, then we already know that we can make it through a whole entire another one. Although, I actually don't want that to happen. But even if it does happen, hopefully we still know that we'll be able to make it through this. Everything can still be okay. We'll manage it. Because if we can manage it through one, then I'm pretty sure we'll be able to manage it through a whole nother one. And even when we do, because, I mean, I kind of hope that we do if another one happens, even though, obviously, like I said, I'm not planning on letting that happen. Then it still, like, shows how much we, as a world, or, like, how much we actually care about ourselves and how much we can actually do. Like, our whole society can make it through this. Our society is keeping us from, like, being let down, or I don't really know what I'm trying to say. all I'm really trying to say is that with this new upcoming year, and probably like with the new stuff, all I just know is that whatever challenges will await us throughout the rest of this decade, and probably even like, decades on until like, time has no end, or I guess has an end, then we still know that we are ready for the challenge. We are ready to go through this again. We are ready to be, what's the word? We are ready to be prepared. And it's like that, that saying, we, the people. The only one thing that this world, or at least this society, should be worried about is, how kids are gonna turn out as, now that a new generation is starting. Generation Beta. And just by taking a look at that name, if you thought Generation Alpha sounded weird, no. Generation Beta? Yeah, they're probably going to be cooked. All I can really say is right now, parents, do not, and I repeat, do not, no matter how much a kid says, can I just like take some time to look at an iPad or like whatever? No. The only thing you can do is just let them watch TV for, like, except you need to be beside their side. Like, you can let them watch TV, but only for about like, I would say like 2 hours probably. Because, less hours is better than more, so that way they won't turn out as freaking iPad kid. But yeah, I guess a new generation is starting, which, to me, when I think about it, I thought that Gen Alpha was still going on, but I guess it was, or I guess, like, they were just, like, still being born, and, like, the new generation is being born. Gen Alpha is still a thing that's continuing to go on, and with the memes that are probably going to make me die, which, I'm surprised they haven't this year, which I also am, like, kind of glad. I can only expect worse from Generation Beta. Look, I'm sorry to be rude, but like when you hear a Gen Alpha person say Sigma Alpha male, what will you expect out of a Generation Beta kid? So yeah, this is going to be my last video, last episode of Brady's National Geographic for 2024. And in 2025, we're going to be making as many episodes as we can. We don't care if they look stupid. Well, okay, I guess we should try putting in, like, effort. But, at the same time, we're not going to be delaying them for so long. Like, there's no reason why Season 4 started in October instead of, like, at least, like, mid-September. So, throughout 2025, like, you're just probably going to see, like, so many posts about Brady's National Geographic, and we're trying to, like, we're not trying to wrap the season up, but, like, we're trying to see how many we can get close to wrapping it up, if that even makes sense. Because, shoot, like, how many episodes is this season gonna have? 25, so, don't worry, we're like a fifth of the way there, yeah. So, just expect as many as you'll see to come out. But yeah, I'm not really gonna make this episode too long, or I guess video, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna count it as an episode because, I'm literally starting in it, and I'm literally talking about how the future is awaiting us. The future is ready to take over our, well, not take over our lives, but like, show us more in our lives. So, as we come to a close of another year, 2024, just remember, we are still a living function. We are still people. We are still able to make it through anything that this world throws at us. No matter if it's good, if it's bad, whatever it is, we know that we'll be able to make through it, and we'll be able to continue living as a world peace. Okay, well, I shouldn't really be saying it like that, but we can still live together, being the people that we are right now, not like, having any wars, not like having any fights, not having like any sad moments, being depressed, or getting killed. Like, we can still live like how we are right now. Even if it feels boring, that's better than having harm. And, yeah, there's not really much that I have left to say. This is mostly just gonna be a motivation, or I guess, like, what you're gonna expect from 2025. A lot of crazy stuff, because it is gonna be another crazy year. If you thought that this year was crazy, nah, you're not gonna see stuff like, just wait until we get to 2030, shoot. But let's not think about that right now, but yeah. So, I guess, besides that, the last video I guess we are gonna post, the last video ever of 2024, is gonna be a compilation of the best of this year. So, it's gonna be a long video, so all I can really say is enjoy. And, I gotta stop using so, dang it. I hope you enjoyed this kind of episode of Brady's National Geographic, but, yeah, hope you enjoyed, and expect whatever you can from 2025. Subscribe to National Geographic Official, this channel, because we know we can make it grow, and we're gonna make it grow even more by the end of 2025. Follow our TikTok, because that's where almost all of our shorts come in from, even though that we record some of them and then like get them from like CapCut. Still, they come off of TikTok. And also, I heard that TikTok's like getting banned in like 3 weeks, which is kind of a crazy way to start off 2025, but oh well. So I guess follow our TikTok while you still have a chance. But besides that, that's all I have left to say. I suck at endings. This is me, Brady, signing off, and we'll see you guys in 2025. Bye!